everyone, welcome to Rooted in the Rock. I'm so glad you're here. I am so glad I'm here. Listen, I had to immediately come down and do this. I'm so ready for bed. It's been such a long day. Seriously, there's been a lot today and I'm exhausted. However, I came home. Oops, I just bumped the camera. Sorry. Okay, so anyway, I came home and this was here. I'm so excited. Okay, listen, I'm going to talk about crochet hooks. Okay, so I've been crocheting a lot lately. Like I said, I'm totally on a kick, so I'm going to roll with it and be productive as much as I can. But anyway, let me tell you about hooks. So not all crochet hooks are created equal. Okay, so I have always used these. I don't think it's the Boy brand. I don't remember anyway. I've gotten them at Hobby Lobby, but I don't remember where I got my first ones. But I've always used the standard metal hooks. Okay, this is an H. This is a 5mm. I've gotten into the habit lately of going by the millimeters rather than the letters, because depending on if you're talking about something, European or American, American does the letters and European does the millimeters, and there's a number too, like it's an H/8, but it's 5mm. I don't know. Anyway, I've been doing millimeters lately. So here's a 5mm. This is just the standard hook that I've always used, the metal hook. I've loved these. I've never had a problem with them. I love them. They're great. I like the metal ones better than the plastic though. I don't like the plastic. There's not enough weight. It doesn't, I don't know. To me, it's not solid enough. Anyway, that is not even the whole point of the thing. So for the longest time, I've always just used these. I have a whole bag. Like you can hear it. I have a whole bag of them. I have duplicates of I don't know how many. But anyway, this is really cool. It's like a rice sack that was ladies in Africa made. It's really awesome. But anyway.
I'm getting there.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about crochet hooks. I've always been plenty happy with the metal ones, and I have a ton of them. However, after, lately I've been watching, there are certain people I've been following and watching, and I've watched Elise Rose crochet, and I've watched her, talk about different hooks and trying different kinds of ergonomic things, and her husband doing the profilometer to see how. I love science, so I just totally geek out about that kind of stuff. It was really cool. Yeah, if you know her, cool. If you don't, look up her channel. She talks about all kinds of things, crochet, yarn, and hooks, and all kinds of things, and projects. She does amigurumi, and she's super awesome. And so I'd been watching her talk about hooks, and I was like, maybe I should try one of those. So I went to Hobby Lobby. Of course I went to Hobby Lobby. I love Hobby Lobby. It's my happy place. And I got, this is just the cheap Hobby Lobby brand of the standard ergonomic type. So this is the same size. This is an H. And if you hold them up together, I mean, they look, they're the same. They're pretty much the same, mostly. So that's the metal one. This is the Hobby Lobby one. And this, of course, that's purple. So the white part is like a smooth plastic, but this purple is like more of a rubbery grip. Okay, so you have the handle, the length. Let's see, how are they lengthwise? Okay, so if you can see this, the Hobby Lobby one is actually a little bit longer, but it comes just to right there in my hand. So most people, if you are a crocheter, you know that you can either do, oh shoot, what's it called? Knife hold. I got it. Knife hold, which is like, you're doing a knife, or pencil hold, where you turn and do it like this. I've always done knife hold. Pencil hold to me is more like knitting. I don't know. Pencil hold, I don't know. Where I learned it the other way, pencil hold feels really weird to me, but it's just, everybody has whichever one they do, and neither one of them are better than the other necessarily. Anyway, So this, the way I hold it, it comes about right there, and it's just really good. And you have this nice flat place to put your thumb, and it's good. I love it. So I have fallen in love with this, and this is now my super favorite hook. I'm going to try to keep this short, guys. I'm trying to roll. I'm get on with it. Okay. So this is like totally been my favorite hook. This is my go-to. I don't even, so, and I didn't even realize it until, so I'd been using this and I'm like, yeah, this is great. This is lovely. I love it. I hadn't even realized how much I had fallen in love with this until my daughter was practicing and using hers, and she handed it to me so I could help her with something, and she of course was using one of my other metal hooks, and so I went to help her with it, and I was like, ugh, oh, like I don't like that. I realized that I didn't really like using this kind anymore. So I think my husband was just like looking for me because I came home, I literally didn't even go upstairs, y'all. I was like, because this was there and I wanted to open it, but I was like, I want to open it on camera. I don't want to open it and use it and then like come talk about it. No, I want to open it now. So anyway, so I fell in love with this one and I didn't even realize it. I went to help her with one of these and I was like, ew, I don't like that anymore. Like it's too skinny. Like I need more substance. Now I have also gotten one of the clover. This is a Clover Amore, and this one is a 4.5 millimeter. So here is my 4 millimeter from the Hobby Lobby one, and actually this is supposed to be 4.5. But if you hold it up next to the 4 millimeter, the other, they look exactly the same. It looks like it just seems like it says 4.5 millimeter, but to me it looks more like a 4. I don't know if that's a thing with the Clover ones. I don't know. But if you notice with the Clover, because this is one, the Clover Amore is one of the ones that Elise Rose loves so much. So I was like, well, I have to try that one. And it is good. I do like it. But to me, see this? It's short. Look how short it is compared to the Hobby Lobby one. Here's the top. Okay, I've got them about even. Look at the bottom. You see how much shorter that is? Like, so when I use it, I feel I got to be working on something more delicate. It seems like, because I don't know, to me, I'm missing that grip right there in my pinky. Let me see how it is compared to, yeah, it's even shorter than the metal one, the old metal one. So I don't know. I've been using it for certain things and it is nice and smooth. It's lovely. But let me tell you what I've ordered. Okay, all of that to say, I've been trying these different ones. I haven't invested in a whole set of these yet. I wanted to try it out, so I just got the one. And I also actually got another, I think it was at Michael's. There's another one with the handle on this one. I've been using this one a lot. I like having a tiny hook for weaving in ends rather than trying to use the bigger size. So I've been using it, and this one's pretty good too. I like it. It's shorter too, though. Actually, it's a little bit longer. It's a little bit longer than the Clover Amore, but it's got that nice flat bit to pinch right here, and I like it too. I want to say it was at Michael's that I got that one because I wanted to try another kind. But today, okay, I'm gonna have to put that one back where it belongs. Today, I'm so excited. I'm such a nerd. Oh my gosh. Okay, so today, what came today is a Furls crochet hook. Yeah, that's right. So listen. So, okay, a normal me, a past me would be like, you're crazy. How could you ever spend that much on a crochet hook? Okay, I did not get the most expensive. So Furls, Furls, I think. I'll have to look it up. If I got it wrong, I'm sorry. You know what I mean. Furls is a brand, and they make like these specialty crochet hooks, okay? And so one of these at like Hobby Lobby, oh gosh, I didn't even think to look up the prices. Maybe I'll look it up and stick it over here or something. But one of these at Hobby Lobby, it's like, what, $7 or something like that. It's No. Maybe it's more like $5. I don't know. Anyway, it's less than $10. Okay, less than $10 for one of these. The Clover Moore was a little bit more, and these of course are cheap. But a Furls, this Furls, one hook is $26. Can I just wait while you go? Ah! Oh my gosh, $26. Yes. $26 for one single hook. But listen, if you're crocheting a lot, okay, you don't need to get a whole entire set, right? Get just your favorite one or two. If you're crocheting a lot and you're actually selling some of the things that you crochet, why not get a more expensive tool, right? That makes total sense. But anyway, I've been so excited to try it. Because this is this whole box for one crochet hook, okay? So it was packed like this, and then here it is. You can see it wrapped. The rest is just full of paper. Ooh, there's a card. Fancy things in the bottom. Hang on. Ooh, it's probably really... Ooh! Oh my gosh. Y'all, this is me. This is me. Hang on. I don't even know if I'm... I don't even know if it's straight. I'm so sorry. I just completely knocked over what the camera was sitting on. Now it's on tracking mode. Look at that. Look at that. Squirrel. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. So there's your invoice. So it was $26 for the hook. So after tax and shipping, $34.70. Okay. And then there's the fancy little card here. It says Aura Streamline Metal Hooks. Perfect weighty hook and comfortable to hold. I love it. My Furls, F-U-R-L-S. There's no H. F-U-R-L-S. My Furls collection, love them. Easier to crochet and hold on to. If you have arthritic fingers, love them. Oops, I already said that. A verified buyer quote. Marianne's photo, Aura on the left. Okay, so, ooh, she's got... Now, Furls, they make some really pretty... I don't know if you can see. Okay, I'm going to hold it up here. Look. They make wood ones, they make metal ones, and they make resin ones, like, with the pretty, like, swirls in them. But when I was looking, they didn't have any of those in stock in the size I want. So, dear friend, thank you for your purchase. Don't forget to leave a review. Scan... Of course, they want a review. But anyway, it's a picture of the thing with P.S. If you need help with anything in your order, contact us at support, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Anyway. All right. Well, that's cute. Oh, I love that purple. They didn't have it in the size I wanted. I wanted that 5mm because that has been the one I've been using most lately. 4 and 5mm has been what I've been using for most things. So I had looked before and didn't pull the trigger. Hang on. Gonna throw it over there. It's fine. Okay. I didn't pull the trigger. Oh, it's in a pretty box. Look at this. Pretty box. I hadn't bought it before because I didn't find one that I really, really liked. Well, this is this one is like limited edition or whatever. So they change out the colors and stuff all the time. Well, my favorite color, as you can tell, my favorite color is purple. So there's the hook of it. Wait, what does it say on the side? Hashtag I love my Furls. Designed in the USA, manufactured in China. Well, fine. It's okay. Whoa, that just slid out of there. Do you hear this? That shing, shing, shing of like metal. Oh my goodness. This, y'all. It's purple. Oh my gosh. Don't focus on me, focus on it. There we go. Look at this. Oh, it's got me again. I gotta hide my face. Okay, sorry about that. So you've got it printed very clearly on here, a giant H, and then 5mm, and then Furls. Wow. It sings when you run your fingers on it. This has, like, this part right here is where it's the metal. It's got weight to it. But it just kind of, I wonder how this is going to be. I've gotten used to that plastic and rubbery one. If your hands are like really hot, like my hands are, they feel like maybe they're a tad bit sticky at the moment. Like this is more smooth than, anyway. So I have not crocheted anything with it yet, but I wanted to come down right away and do the video of taking it out of the box because I really was so excited. I wanted to take it out of the box and play with it right away. So I am really psyched to try it. I almost want it, like I've got yarn right here. Of course I've got yarn right here. Of course I do. I almost want to just like, oh my gosh, just sticking it into the ball. Wow. Okay. But I actually I need to try to work something. So I wonder, okay, get my other, okay, so let's look at length, whoops, with my beloved Hobby Lobby. Okay, oop, no, right there. Okay, so length, it's a little bit longer. It's longer even. So holding it, it seems to come little past. Interesting. Okay, but you have a lot more length if you're doing many loops. With the old school one, you've only got this much room before you hit the, which actually it's kind of nice to have this little stopper right here, so I wonder how I'm going to feel without having the stopper right here. I don't know. I must crochet a pumpkin. Oh, wait, I wanted to see what the hook looks like. This hook looks, okay, so this is a 5mm. This is a 5mm. But just like with the Clover Moore and the other one, the Furls, the head on this seems to be a little bit smaller. Just a tiny tad. I don't know. I don't know. But it's beautiful. So, and I need more than one 5mm because sometimes like I'll have yarn in different places and I have to like, I'm working on this, but I'm going to work on this for a minute and then I have to go get my hook out of this so I can work on this. Anyway, I am going to, of course, I'm going to go upstairs and get ready for bed and get comfortable and all those things. And I am going to work me up a pumpkin. I've been making pumpkins and it's an easy, quick thing for me to do. So I'm going to work a pumpkin using this. I thought about finishing one I'm in the middle of, but I knew that a different hook, it'll change the size of the, so I'm not even going to try that. I'm going to start a new one. I'm going to work up a pumpkin and then I will come back and let you know what I think. And after I've washed my hands, maybe if I wash my hands, I feel like this is so funny. Anyway, I'm going to come back and let you know what I think of actually working with it. And we shall see. Okay, hey everyone, I'm back. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I am actually very disappointed, completely shocked. I was so excited. And then I got settled, I got my pajamas on, got comfortable, got settled, went to work with it, and I was completely disappointed. Bummer. Oh my gosh, I was completely shocked. I couldn't believe it. So listen, I was going to dig out the yarn right here. So I was using just this regular like a 4. Okay, listen, for one thing, you know how I said when I took it out of the box and I was like, oh, it sings, like I can hear my hands running on the metal. But when you put the yarn on it, I don't know if you can hear this. And my husband said, it sounds like a nail file. It sounds like sandpaper. And I was like, it does, doesn't it? Like just running the yarn on it sounds really rough. But if if you set it down on a flat surface, it'll just roll. It's not going to stay. And that is really annoying. But if I put the old Hobby Lobby hook on, you're not hardly hearing a thing. And it's super smooth. And these are supposed to be super smooth, but on the yarn, when you're dragging yarn across it, it feels like sandpaper. It's the weirdest thing. I don't know if if it's because of the color coding, like maybe the silver ones are super smooth and it's the color ones that aren't. I don't know, but I thought that was really wild. But also, I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to try to get it close enough to where you can see it. But the hook is very sharp on this, okay? So compared to my regular hook where it's smooth, I'm going to try to hold them. Let's see if we can. Okay, if you see on the silver hook is like a smooth, and the purple hook, you see it's how it's really sharp on this hook end here. Every time, like even just making a chain, the way I do it, I don't yarn over and pull through, yarn over. I don't do all that. I just hook it and pull it through. Call me crazy. That might be like bad form or whatever, but it's much, much faster, much, much easier. And I've looked at it. I've done it both ways. I can yarn over if I really want to. It looks exactly the same no matter which way I do it. So I just pull it through like I lean onto it, and I don't like, anyway, this hook, this Furls hook just splits through the yarn every time almost. It was the most frustrating thing.
Who's from
Just trying to make a chain, I gave up. I couldn't even make the pumpkin because I couldn't even get through making the chain with this thing. It was the craziest thing. That sharp hook just punches through the yarn, and it doesn't, the space right here, the yarn doesn't rest in it. And then this sharp hook part pokes right through. It was so frustrating. Couldn't stand it. It's going to have to go back. And I was so sad. It is the craziest thing. And then I went on Amazon and I looked and I ordered 3. My husband looked it up. Well, I knew some of these. My husband looked it up, and we talked about different hooks, and he he's the tech guy. He's going to look at reviews and things. So he was looking to see what other people were saying about this hook. And a lot of people have had problems with them breaking off right up here on the neck too, which I think is crazy because it's a solid piece of metal. But apparently some of them do that too. So anyway, I couldn't stand it. I'm so sad.
Just need some alone time.
Because it's beautiful and it has a big reputation, but it's not for me. Okay. There are a lot of people that love these, and these are the best for them. Good for you. They're not for me. I'm for the moment, I'm sticking with my cheapo Hobby Lobby hook, and I love it so much. However, like I said, I did go online and I ordered for the price of one of these, which I got to put back in the box now. For the price of one of these, I ordered 3 different hooks, all with a good, 2 of them have a good reputation. So I ordered the tulip, and I ordered what's it called? I can't remember. It starts with a P, I think. Anyway, that one is an acrylic, a plastic one, so we'll see. And I ordered another one that was just pretty. It looks kind of like this. It's a classic metal hook, but they've done like resin and with like flowers and glitter in it to make this shape on it. So I thought that was really interesting, and it was cheap, and it was just pretty. So we'll see how it works. So I'll have to do another video later, and I'll come back and show you those other 3 once they come. But unfortunately, the Furls did not work for me. If it works for you, great. Like, let me know. I don't remember which direction it is. That's fine. Let me know in the comments if you're a Furls person, or if you've had, what is your favorite brand of hook that works for you? Because obviously, just like anything else, different tools, different brands, different styles work for different people. That one apparently is not for me, but it might be, let me know if you're a Furls person, not a Furls person, if there is a different brand that you like, or if you go with just the generic. I know Dollar Tree even has some hooks, but they have only a few sizes, and so you never know. But I've heard they're decent. If you don't have the money, you could totally get a cheap hook at Dollar Tree and it worked just fine. But I have not personally tried those. But anyway, yeah, let me know. So that's that. Oh, what a disappointing end. I was so excited and wah. So hopefully we'll see. Hopefully they're okay with returns. I don't, maybe they're resin ones. I'm looking at the picture now. Remember that little card I got on the inside? It's got a picture of the wooden ones and the resin ones. And I wonder if the resin one would work better, or it still kind of looks like the hook is kind of sharp. I like a rounded, smooth hook just for the way that I crochet, I guess. So I don't know if I'm going to try. They didn't have the size I wanted in the pretty resin one, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do about that. But anyway, there you go. So, like I said, let me know if you use a different one, and I will come back and do another video later and show you and compare those other 3 that I get. And I will catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Oh, hit a like if this was helpful or if you enjoyed it. Thank you.